Hi, my name is Joanna. I'm a third year Math and Computer Science student, and this is my CSESoc Autocomplete Interview. What is Joanna's project? So my project is a web app that allows parents to create and pronounce spelling tests for their children. How did Joanna get started on the project? So it was during the Delta outbreak of 2021 when a family friend asked me to conduct a spelling test for her daughter, and that's when I noticed that children of non-English speaking backgrounds or with non-English speaking parents are more likely to fall behind. And so that's why I thought of this idea of creating an app that makes it easier for parents of non-English speaking backgrounds to conduct spelling tests for their children. I refuse to read this question. Thanks, but not really. What did Joanna enjoy most about this project? So I would say that it's to be able to see your user actually using your product and giving you feedback on it. Like this kind of, I guess, like fast feedback loop is quite rare in like a uni project and even in the workplace. Like for example, when you're doing a uni project, like the end result is just giving marking to your tutor. And I guess like the benefit is that you get to like practice the skills that you learned during a course, but I don't think it's quite the same as like being able to create a project and having a real user use it. So, what did Joanna learn from her projects? So I guess like this is very much linked to what you struggle with the most in your projects. I'd say like I learned how to read documentation for like the Google Cloud APIs, and also like how to hide environment variables while still being able to use it in production. Yeah, so I'd say like mainly the things that I learned in a project are like, or in any project, are things that you struggle with the most. Joanna project advice ? Okay, so most of the advice that I heard online like before I got started with this project was you should just learn a bit and then like create a project with what you know and then iterate, like learn a bit more, do more projects, etc. I found that like a little bit difficult to follow, and so if you're kind of like, if that advice works for you, then you know, go ahead and continue with that. But if you struggled a bit with that like me, I would say like try to identify some skills you'd like to have. So for example, like I wanted to learn about front end. So I think a lot of people think of project ideas and then like learn the skills that they need to for that project and then go on their merry way. But for me, I kind of struggle to think of creative project ideas. So what I do instead is that I like to identify some skills that I'd like to learn. So for example, like I wanted to learn about front end, and so I did a bunch of tutorials on JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and like React. And then from that, I could kind of gauge like the scope of projects that I could create, and also there was like less friction between me and getting the project that I want done. So yeah, that like could help if you're struggling with ideas like I was. I think the way that people normally end these interviews is that they toss it, but like this board looks too nice, so I'm just gonna. Alright, thanks for watching!
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video, and also a massive thanks to Joanna for making this all possible. If you have an idea for a personal project of your own, or if you're thinking of getting started on one, be sure to check out the personal projects competition, which will be running in term 2. More details about this will be linked in the description below, along with an article about getting started on personal projects. Thanks for watching!